what is the main strategy to leverage the business growth in COVID-19 crisis?
So I think the first thing that people have to look at is being self-aware and really understanding what they can or cannot accomplish during this time. Obviously, if you're a restaurant or a concert venue or something of that nature, it's going to be very difficult for you to salvage the situation. On the flip side, if you're a restaurant that can go to local delivery or a conference that can go to digital and virtual, you can. And so I think the biggest thing is to not dwell about what has happened and what you cannot do, and really, really, really focus on what you can do and what you can do about it. And so for me, what is your product and service? How has it actually been affected by COVID? And how do you then take advantage of the new world we live in? Whether that's creating a direct-to-consumer e-commerce situation, whether that is creating a new product that services the market. There's been clothing brands that have started manufacturing masks. So to me, it's about adjusting to the reality. And I noticed from a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of them have cried about the situation. And the problem is that doesn't change the situation. So self-awareness and innovation are really the two pillars that are going to help people. And then the other thing is, and I'm sure we'll get into questions around this, what is your content and media strategy for the internet at this time?
True. But you know, innovation at some point could be, in a way, disturbing, because even this event, no one's seen a setup like this. It's like it's being recorded. It's you know, it's so live and so rich of information that is, you know, in this period, it can be, in a way, difficult for people to understand the 10 steps in innovation that you are doing, because that's the thing that is happening right here in BrandMind. So what about this? What about if this crisis and this COVID-19 generate maybe a leap of innovation that is too much for the consumer?
The consumer is king. So, you know, I don't even, you know, it's, and I appreciate your reaction. I'm blown away by people who try to fight against the consumer. You know, I see people innovate. I've been in, you know, Silicon Valley, startup, social media, digital media for a very long time. And everybody was always innovating around me. And when I watched entrepreneurs get mad at the customer for not adopting, I'll give you a good example, QR codes. I had so many entrepreneurs 7, 8 years ago working on QR code innovation. And when they were struggling after 2 years, they were blaming the customer. These idiots, they don't know what to do with it. They don't get how good it is. And I said, that is the most asinine way to think about a problem in business. The customer is always right, it's true. You know, if, to your point, if we over innovate during this time, if people overreact to COVID and say, oh my God, nobody's going into the office ever again. You know, we have to make everything virtual. I'm gonna bet my whole life on just virtual. They're gonna lose because it's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be a mix. And so, you know, for me, you know, that's why I laughed when you said that, you know, like there's only the customer to me.